Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And this, of course, is one of the most notable arenas in Latin America. The Estadio Monumental Colo Colo here in Macul, in the southeast of the Chilean capital, Santiago. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than Puyol's.
Yeah, that is one leader of men.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that could set him on his way. And he was alert to it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Sporting Braga clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, important interception. Sporting Braga are looking to go forward now. That pass isn't the best. Beckham. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Can he get it through? Well read, nice interception. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And he was quick to react. Played back in. Big chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's really well manoeuvred. This is promising. Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Colomuan, it's a mighty effort! Good delivery, but no joy.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Mbappe getting this one clear. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. So it is still 0-0. Got him in! Defending of the desperate variety.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Pau Victor is wide and looking to get onto this. that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Beckham. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He's through here. Rategi!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a fabulous ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on, and he's been shifted off it. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0.
Rategi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And again, and he's done it!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make to a critical lead just before the break. Everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Sporting Braga have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Some first half thoughts?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Sporting Braga go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead. So off we go once more. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Golovin gets across to intercept that. The ball has bounced loose now. Pau Victor. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Kolumuani, Rategi, and he's intervened well there. Inter Milan are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look...
Golovin! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Sporting Braga have their second corner now. Good read, needed to be. Barella. And now they can spring out of defence. Barella.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nice interception, well timed. Sporting Braga are still that goal to the good. Barella fiddles it through.
Nico Williams really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
It's their second corner of the game.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 44.070.
Gustavo Enrique. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
Cambio en el Braga. Número 12. Número 18. Número 8. Número 4.
Koundé.
Entran.
It's going to
número
be
20.
another throw.
Número 15. Número 5. Número 7.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. That's a throw. Barella. Now it's Mbappe. Good pressure, determined, intense. Ribéry proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Decent hit! Lovely bit of skill. Kane! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Sporting Braga are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Keeper's got good distance on that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bardakcha. Kane. Now there's a fine ball. Ribéry gets flagged offside.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
So there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Aims beyond the defence.
Sporting Braga surely have to be commended for their drive and desire.
It's Lewandowski!
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just make
Good effort from distance. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
He gets big! No, not the best of headers.
Sporting Braga just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Cambio.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Saka looks to get on the end of this. Ansu Fati is looking to set free a runner. And he's there to clear it. Ansu Fati! Oh, that is rather wayward. The message is clear, none shall pass. And they've got a throw.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And it's Rabiot, great defending, strong and determined. Has a look and plays it forward, and the flag has stayed down. That's going to go a long way. Looking here to chip it through. Saka chasing after it.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Señoras y señores, queremos pedirles su apoyo para nuestra fundación Mejor Estadio.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's Lewandowski!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he's intervened well there. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ribery, Vlahovic, Kante has given away a free kick. Lacking in accuracy.
Retegi has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
Throws in his head. Great effort, he flew in with courage.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction. You get my drift.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Pedri! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Pedri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Sporting Braga are looking to go forward now.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, when it comes to...
And he's let fly! That is decidedly lacking.
Sporting Braga certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
And he was quick to react. And it's Beckham. He's having a hit! Kaka, distributed tidily. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Kante defending his good effort from distance. And that is a routine catch.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
It's Lewandowski! Goal! Braga!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
The goal scorer after 24 minutes is number 15, Robert Lewandowski.
Sporting Braga have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Speculative strike. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Retegi. Belts one. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Fires from distance. And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Sporting Braga have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Beckham makes the interception. Kaka. Looking for the runner, and nicely intercepted. Sporting Braga are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Looking for options for movement, and that is a little undercooked. Now that looks a decent ball. Bardakci kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. A long ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Ribery. Koundé.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Kaka. Lewandowski looking to get on the end of this. Lenormand gathers from the goal kick. Conte to Beckham. He can run onto that. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Sporting Braga head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
Here we go again.
Sporting Braga definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Kaka.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Retegi. Musiala cuts it out. Retegi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Hernandez. Beckham. Hernandez.
No way through there.
Hernandez is sporting a Rategi! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Rategi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Hazeloken has a go. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 3 coming up. There's the up for a header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And here's Vlahovic. Alexander-Arnold is one whose deliveries we all know about. There's no flag. Crossed into the box. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's had a hit.
The attendance for this
What
match
a
was
terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Conte. Number 9. Mbappe. Number 6. Barcola. Coming on the field. Number 10.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
20. Isaac. Number 11.
Sporting Braga have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Hernandez. Ribéry. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. So, third corner of the game.
Substitution in progress.
Rangers are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. He's gone for goal. That will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Kane. Vitinha. Now that's well seen too. Pedri. Isak. Vitinha. Zaniolo gets into some space. Big header! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you'll have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
That's an errant pass. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Threads one in. Sporting Braga can consider themselves just about. He's one-on-one. Colomwani! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Time for a change in personnel.
Beckham. Number 22. Kaká. Coming on the field. Number 16. Endrick.
Hernandez.
Number 8. Bernardo Silva.
Headed upfield. Endrick. Five minutes left on the clock. Now it's Kane. He's through here. Carlos Mane. He's picked his way through. He's got the shot away! Oh, what has happened here? And Neuer pulls off a set. Vitinha! Pedri. Good ball over the top. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Sporting Braga really could have done without this. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Crossbar comes to the rescue.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Really well taken goal. Deep into injury time. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have done advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Rangers give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Lenormand gets across to intercept that. He can run onto that. Vitinha. And it's Mane. Sporting Braga are looking to break at pace. Good read, needed to be. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Reminder today, everybody, to make
Your final thoughts, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining, and a little debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And it is bouncing here in Bergamo. Not the biggest venue, but for volume and colour and personality, it is just great. And as you can see, we've already started here. Maradona gets into a good position. And the volley. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Paris Saint-Germain just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Gets a good foot in there. The ball has bounced loose now. Gets his pass away.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. I think it goes without saying, Peter, that Michel Platini will be standout here.
Yeah, a man, of course, who's been idolised by so many, but bettered by almost no man.
Yeah, maybe other players can do it on their day, Peter, but with this fella, he could do it repeatedly. He did it over and over again. It's because he had a wonderful understanding of the game and an incredible ability to read things before everyone else.
And he did it all with style and pizzazz, and that is the signature of the great man himself. And the finish! And the ball's come loose here. Chance to finish. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Beckham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Sporting Braga with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Climbs up big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Retegui certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Vieira. Out for a throw. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Pinches it off him. Quarter of an hour played. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Good effort from distance. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
And the shot! Neymar. Strong running down that left flank. Beckham wins the duel this time. He's gone for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Pass somewhat off target. Interesting ball. Beckham. Koundé. That's a little off target. Some really good ball movement. Oh, that's ambitious. Good try, very good try in fact.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Paris Saint-Germain applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Cafu. Bardazzi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the pass is intercepted. Beckenbauer. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's let fly! And that is a routine catch.
Sporting Braga were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Hernandez. Platini. Lenormand spots it and intercepts. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Ansu Fati. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Beckham with the foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And the shot's on here. Messi powering forward here. Oh, no joy this time. Has a look and has a go. Keeper is right behind it.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Has a go! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. And we are up to the break.
Sporting Braga really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Sporting Braga head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we are already promptly back underway.
Sporting Braga are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Beckham to take it as usual. Oh, that's a fine interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Victor.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And Sufati. And he was quick to react. And it's Vieira. Messi. Mbappe. Messi. Oh, he's in!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a fact. And here's Mbappe. Victor. Retegi. Vlahovic. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, Red, nice interception. Vieira. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. Maradona. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And he welcomes it in. Neymar. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's looking to set free a runner. Chips it through. And that was very necessary. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, easy pickings there. That's a shade optimistic. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Ball is over the line.
Sostituzione per l'SC Braga. Numero 11. Beckham. Numero 8.
And he's been shifted off it.
Numero 5. Lasciano il campo
And it's
per
Kane.
il numero 7.
And he's picked out the run.
Il numero 15.
Cafu.
Il numero 20.
Sporting
Il
Braga,
numero 17.
perhaps contemplating their next change here. Hernandez.
Paris Saint-Germain appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
And once more he proves rigid and robust.
Sporting Braga showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Viene sostituito con il numero 12. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Now it's Maradona. Maradona going face to face with his great rival. Thinks one through. And it's Ribéry. Now it's Lewandowski. He's having a hit! Vieira. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. Gaizka Mendieta.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Mendieta spread out to the left. That's a good run down the left. Into the last 5 minutes. That's a sharp pass. No way through.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Van Basten.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And now the breakaway. Kolomuani. That pass has been well intercepted. Fiddles it through. Now it's Van Basten. And he's got... It's Van Basten! Oh, split-second reaction.
Van Basten is offering a wry smile there.
All hands on deck for this one. Ribéry. So that's it. It is all over. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How would you summarise what... Sporting Braga can do it here. 90 minutes away from reaching their target. It is the sort of opportunity they would certainly have settled for if offered it on day one. That was then, this is the here and now. Can they meet their ambitions, their aspirations? And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So it's down to business here. Sporting Braga come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future. Immediate, speculative strike. Nice interception, well timed. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for...
Good effort from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Looking for the runner. Now there's a fine, great chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? That has not gone well. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe powering forward here. The ball has bounced loose now. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe. First quarter of an hour gone. Still goalless. And here's Kane. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe, well timed, excellent interception.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Can he finish? Goal! Braga! And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
After 22 minutes is number 4, Ferran Torres.
Sporting Braga have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
And here's Dembele. And it's Kane.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Koundé. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's having a go! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
I just think that's a good example of how you take advantage of a lapse in concentration. He was on the prowl, hungry, looking for any scraps that came his way, and he certainly gobbled up the chance, took it really well.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Sané. Lenormand gets across and deals with it. Mbappe. Sané with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Sporting Braga have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Messi. And he's there to retrieve it. De Ligt. He won't be happy with that one. He's found a way through. And Ribéry! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Baresi. Now James. Reinders. Rodri. And it's Dembele. And here's Van Messi! And that's caused a worry or two. Some resolute defending there. Ferran Torres on 2 now and looking for 3.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. James. And there's the end of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Sporting Braga are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Sporting Braga ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Ferran Torres. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Ribéry. Now it's Ferran Torres. And here's Mbappe. Kane. Now it's Kane. Oh, what a ball! Ferran Torres! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Mbappe. Dembele. Guerrero. And they've switched it over to the other side. And it's Sané. Baresi. And he's forced to go back. And that has left him in a heap. And Sané! They've scored! And the second half is off to a flyer. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
And he welcomes it in. That has been cut short. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Almost an hour gone. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them.
Chance with a header! And he's following up! Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution on the field. Number
Sporting
10,
Braga with their first corner,
Nistelrooy.
the first in the game for either side, actually.
Number 21, Messi. Number 16, Rodri.
Ferran Torres!
Number 9,
De Ligt clears.
Number 23,
Thuram.
Rafael
Beckham.
van der Vaart.
He's gone for
Number
goal.
20, Hamer.
Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain...
He's given it away. Can he put it away? It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. An act of charity gratefully received. Sporting Braga take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Sporting Braga are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. He's looking to set free a runner. Ferran Torres! Ferran Torres! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Substitution in progress.
A couple of changes then in quick succession. Hajratinovic. Now it's Thuram. And he was quick to react. James. Just about up to 75 minutes. No way through. Guerrero is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Guerrero. Sane hurtling down that right flank. He's got away. Looking for options for movement. And they've been given a corner. Sporting Braga have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Stood up well to him there. Lewandowski. Nicely weighted ball. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Terrific header! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
De Ligt. Van der Vaart. Baresi. Oh, good spread. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. No luck with that dink over the top. Koundé looking for the run. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Chukwueze. There's the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually...
Oh, terrible mistake. Reinders. That is a little undercooked. Can he get it through? Chukwueze! He's done very well to get to that.
Chukwueze clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Sporting Braga have their third corner. Oh, super ball! And here's Thuram. Reinders. And now the breakaway. Oh, perfectly measured that. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. 5 minutes to add. Guerrero. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And we're done. Sporting Braga have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.